Welcome to the Eddie Lamb Show. We dedicate this podcast to interviewing musicians of every kind, as well as online content creators on social media. Whether if they're starting out or if they're already on the rise and still growing, this show is all about having a fun conversation with our guests, talking about their favorite things that relate to their passion for their projects. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's have that conversation. One of the key things when it comes to being a performing artist is having a great time. When the audience sees you having fun, the crowd follows. Our next guest is Nitrah Neon, a social media personality and vocalist who can perform both electronic pop and hip-hop. We'll be talking about her experience performing at both the West Coast and East Coast of the United States, plus all the fun things she does with her friends, from casually hanging out at the mall to attending one of the most well-known concerts. Okay, everybody, I have an amazing guest here. Actually, she is not local here in Vancouver this time. No, in fact, I have another out-of-town guest on the interwebs right now. So I got a chance to meet her back in 2024 through some mutual friends. In fact, we met right here in Vancouver. She was here for Emo Night at the Rickshaw Theatre in downtown Vancouver, and we just became friends since then because we knew the same people. We have the same taste in music in terms of our favorite emo rock artists and so on and so forth, and we just kept in touch since then. And not only that, this guest of mine is also a performing artist. Now, what does she do? Well, she does a variety of great stuff. She does pop, she also raps, so she does hip-hop, and a mixture of anything involving both those elements. And she's released a bunch of great songs on Spotify and other streaming platforms, and you can even see clips of her performing at recent shows on her social media, including Instagram. So all the way from Seattle, Washington, I have here my next guest. We got Nitrah Neon, everybody. Nitrah, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. That was such a good introduction. Wow, thank you so much. That was adorable.
Anytime. Well, we always want to make sure our guests feel like they matter, you know, and every performing artist we interview on the show do matter to us. And so, yeah, and we're so proud of everything you've accomplished over the last couple of years since I met you, because you've done some amazing showcases in your hometown, and you've done a lot of collabs too of all the stuff that's professionally recorded. And you must be so excited the fact that whenever you share new music, you just couldn't wait to show it to everybody.
Yeah, no, definitely. Everyone's been so nice about like the new music I've been putting out, and like I've been feeling like a lot of love and support, and I so appreciate it, especially from you too. You always are like interacting, and yeah, I just appreciate you.
Awesome. No, you know what? That's the thing, because I wanted to be one of your first Canadian fans to enjoy your music.
Aww.
Yeah, and you know what's really fascinating too is that it seems like you're hitting all these different markets too, because you know I know usually when people take a glance of how you are when they look at you, they think, oh, pop punk. Emo rock artist, right? Like Avril Lavigne, or they think about Paramore, they think about Tonight Alive, like bands like that. But then the fact that when I see you doing electronic pop and hip hop, I'm like, wow. I'm like, this girl can rap really well, man.
Hey, thank you. I like to think I have bars.
Yeah. Well, if you don't mind me asking, I guess here's our first question then. What got you into spitting rhymes in the first place?
I've always really liked poetry. Poetry is really tight.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so just kind of like spitballing off that. I like writing poetry and that kind of stuff. And then basically rapping is just like poetry on a beat. So
that's amazing. Were there any hip hop artists that influenced you when it came to learning how to rap?
I really like Krayshawn, and I really like T Mills.
Oh, that's some good selections right there.
Yeah, my top two for sure.
That's amazing. But of course, you and I, like I said, we bonded over our love for emo rock bands, which includes, of course, it's not besides the usuals like Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco, All Time Low, the usuals. But we also go as far as new metal too, right? And when you think about emo night, you can also include bands like Evanescence, maybe Slipknot if you want to go that heavy, or even like Linkin Park, and just bands like that. I mean, can you tell me the first memory when you were, as far as you remember, when you got exposed to that kind of music?
It was probably like on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure my parents were not happy about it. They're like, "What? Why are you listening to this screamo music? Why are they yelling at you?"
Yeah.
But that was probably like, I don't know, when I was like 13 or 14.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's amazing. Did you remember the first album that you bought?
I think the first album I bought was like a Palisades album, I want to say, from Hot Topic.
Oh my goodness. Wait, they were selling records at Hot Topic?
Yeah, they used to sell CDs at Hot Topic, like back in the day.
What?
Yeah, I used to be able to go there and like put headphones on and like listen to the albums and stuff.
I had no idea that was a thing. Like maybe it's more of a thing in the States, I'm assuming.
Probably.
That is so cool.
But yeah, I think that was like the first one back when, physical media was a thing. And like people used to like play shows at Hot Topic all the time.
Yeah, like I tell you, if Hot Topic could get back on that train again one of these days and actually even have, say, even independent artists to perform and showcase their stuff, imagine all the new fans you can instantly make from that.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Petition to bring it back. Hot Topic, if you're listening, please let me come play a show.
Please, yes. Seriously. Well, I know there was a video that I saw not too long ago. The YouTuber Johnny Gilbert, he actually did an acoustic performance at a Hot Topic in Los Angeles, somewhere in California, I think.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and so he did an acoustic set there, and it was so cool. So I think if a store like that has a huge customer base to be able to even open the doors to have artists play there, whether mainstream or independent, I'm thinking, why not? And even for us independent folks who are still grinding to get our music out there, I'm like, man, this should be an opportunity. Or even not just at Hot Topic, but even one of my previous guests, who's one of my good friends, he said, if live music can even happen inside shopping malls on certain seasons, that would be a good opportunity to open new fans for these artists.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, people used to do that all the time, like at the mall and stuff.
Yeah, I wonder why that stopped.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back. Come on, people. They said they're bringing back the early 2000s, so I want that to come back too.
Yeah, seriously. It's almost like they want us to be miserable or something.
Literally, I want some fun and joy. I want to go back to the mall, man.
Yeah, seriously, make us care about the mall again.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I love the mall. The mall scratches like a little itch in my brain whenever I go there. I'm like, yeah, like a pretzel and like walking around spending money. Amazing.
Yes, exactly. Well, here's my next question. And since we're in that topic, what was the favorite thing that you enjoy doing with your friends when you're at the shopping mall together? Is there any other, like, any fun stuff you remember growing up doing, like maybe playing video games or just going to the food court, trying the best food out there?
There was like a Microsoft store at my mall, and when the Dance Central came out, they had it like playing in the middle of the mall, like right in front of the store, so you could like go there and play it, and that was really
seriously?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd always go to the Microsoft store and then like take pictures like on all the laptops and then make it like your Facebook profile picture.
Yes. I think all of us have been guilty of just playing around, taking our pictures out, even when we go to the Apple store and just play around with the photo booth app and then just take a photo of yourself and just leave it there too.
Yeah, see, yeah, you did the same thing. That was the move. Used to be so much simpler.
I was guilty of that. Like, honestly, yeah. Like, I went to like this one Apple store where what was it? Is one, like those big was it the all-in-one Macs where it has like the webcam inside the top of the screen, right? So I would just
Mhm.
do that, go on photo booth, and then just kind of like do a silly pose, and just leave it there. Thinking, I wonder if anybody will notice. But then when I scrolled through the photos, I'm like, oh wait, everyone else did the same thing. Okay, I guess that wasn't really the my exclusive special thing to do.
Right. Yeah. I've never had an original experience.
Yeah, it started by somebody.
No, for real. Yeah. No, that was like the thing to do for sure.
So while we're talking about entertainment at the mall, if you had the opportunity to see your favorite artist perform there today, like any star you want that's existing today, who would you want to see performing at the mall?
At the mall, I feel like Avril Lavigne would go really hard at the mall.
Yes, yes. I think that's a great
Yeah,
idea.
like her mall music video, like that would go really hard. Or like Boys Like Girls would go pretty hard. I feel like I've seen them play at a mall before. Or no,
Yeah.
maybe that was the main. I've seen the main play at the mall.
Oh, no kidding. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was interesting. It was like outside at like Tempe Marketplace because they have like a little stage that people can play. They have like really crazy bands sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. I bet the crowd goes wild in there.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, the main was really good live at the mall.
It's funny you mentioned Avril Lavigne too, because I remember in this is going to date me a bit here, but in 2004, when she released her second full length album, she did a free show at a big stage outside one of our malls in the parking lot.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. And she did it wasn't even a full band. It was just an acoustic set. So it was her and her previous guitar player at that time. I want to say his name was Evan. I could be wrong. Or I forgot what his name was. But anyways, during that time, her and her guitar player did an acoustic duo together, and it was a very solid performance. And I remember afterwards, she actually made the effort to talk to the fans after the show, and yeah, and that was it. But it was such a great experience to see that happen.
Oh, I'm so jealous. You got to see that happen with your own two eyeballs. That's
Yes,
crazy.
yes, something to tell to generations to come.
No, for real. Oh, so jealous.
And that was a great thing with Avril because, with her being Canadian, we were just so proud that she represented Canada in like not just in the pop punk genre in general, but just overall, just like going mainstream at the time. And I think because the fact that she stood out so much as and started like this new trend of like female fronted pop punk rock music, it was just so cool to see how her career evolved over the years.
No, definitely. She's so cool. Talented Canadian queen.
Yes, yes, yeah. And but it's funny how you mentioned Boys Like Girls, because I did see that tour where Boys Like Girls and Avril Lavigne were on that one. I think that was in 2008 actually.
Dang, they played the same tour. That's crazy.
It was
That
great.
must have been so fun.
Well, that's the thing, is I didn't know who Boys Like Girls were at the time, right? But when they were opening for Avril at that one show in 2008, I was really impressed by them. So I was just like, wow, these guys are actually really like really amazing.
They're so good. They're so good live.
Yeah. Well, what was your first experience like watching Boys Like Girls?
I think the first time I saw them, my mom wouldn't let me get off work early because I worked for my parents and she made me stay.
Oh,
So I missed like the whole show, but I got to see like the like two last songs and that was cool. They played oh dang, what's their like really popular song? My Great Escape, I think, or Great Escape.
oh,
They played that, which I was really
nice,
happy about.
nice. So you cut the last tail end of it.
Yeah, I saw like the last two songs, so that was really sick.
That's amazing. That's cool. Yeah. And now, have you ever been to Warped Tour or any like big festivals like that before?
Yeah, I went to Warped Tour like 2011 and 2012. And then I think I was grounded 2013 and 2014. And then the last one
Oh,
I went to was like 2016, 2017.
oh my goodness. You got grounded during those years?
Yeah, for like the whole summer. That was really whack. I didn't get straight A's because I'm Asian and my mom and my was like really strict. So
Oh, yes, of course.
yeah, if I didn't get straight A's, I wasn't allowed to do anything over the summer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that was really whack. I remember I bought tickets. I like had them shipped to my friend's house so my parents wouldn't see them, and then I tried to lie and sneak out and have my friend's mom pick me up, and then they caught on, so I got grounded again.
Oh no, so you got caught red-handed basically.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I already spent $40 on these concert tickets back when Warped Tour was $40.
Right. Yeah, back in the day before this whole inflation thing happened, right?
Looking at you, Ticketmaster.
Yeah, seriously. Oh man. Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah, I know, seriously. So your first experience at Warped Tour, walk us through it. Like, what was it like with you as a concert attendee at the time?
It was so hot. It was in a parking lot in the middle of Arizona, and it was probably like 110 degrees.
Oh no, seriously.
Yeah, it was like real messed up, man. And then my mom made me go, or she like made me take her because she was like, "You're gonna do drugs." So yeah,
She
my
assumed all
mom
that?
came, and then yeah, and then she wouldn't let me stay. It was like when A Day to Remember was headlining. I remember they had like that was the show they had the biggest mosh pit at.
Yeah.
Like they like set like a record or something. And I was really pissed because my mom made me leave like 7 p.m.
Oh no. And did you miss some of like the big hits from them too when you left?
Yeah, I missed all the headliners and
Oh
everything.
no, because I'm just thinking, imagine you have to walk, you have to leave while they're going da 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 da.
Yeah.
Right? Oh wait, this is the best part.
Yeah, that's how it felt. I was like, wow, the experience was ripped away from me. But I was there in the heat dying. It was a sad day.
It was a sad day in emo history that Nitrah had to leave.
It really was.
Oh man.
That happened with the Hollywood Undead show I went to go see. I've only ever seen them. I didn't even get to see them. I bought tickets and I got to stay for the 2 opening bands, and then my parents made me leave.
Oh man, Hollywood Undead would have been so much fun.
Right? Yeah, it was like peak Hollywood Undead too, and I was like, dang.
Yeah. It
Ripped away from me.
but they're one of those kind of bands that they do such a good job of still making metal rap relevant somehow.
So true. So true.
Because you think about metal rap, like, to some, I mean, some would argue it was out of date after a little while because it had its run in like the early 2000s. Because you think about bands like Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, or even go back further to the 90s, Rage Against the Machine. They were like one of the best in that genre too, right? But then we look at Hollywood Undead, it's like they were, they've been trying so hard to carry that torch for that genre, and I just love their stuff, honestly.
Yeah, they're great. I love Hollywood Undead. 10 out of 10.
So I guess that the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is going to your catalog. You have quite the resume. Looking at your profile on Spotify, for instance, right? Like you got thousands of listens already, which is great. Like even was it like one of the biggest ones? I would say is Whip has 21,000 views, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
Yes, I think it does. Actually, let me take a look right now as we're looking at this.
Yeah, I think you probably know better than me at this point.
Okay, here we go. It says here, Whip has 21,608 streams as we speak right now.
Woo, shout out VZE. He's so talented.
So what was it like to collaborate with him?
Oh, he's great. He's super easy to work with. I think that was like our first collab that we ever did. We're currently working on an album, and it should be out this summer.
That's amazing. And how many tracks are we expecting, or is that going to be a surprise?
It's a surprise. I think I have 3 more to write at the moment.
Okay, so we know for sure it's going to be more than 3 tracks on that one.
Yeah.
Nice. And the first time I've heard you rap, actually, it was After That, and that one actually did pretty good too, like 4,000 streams on this day in March 2026. But I'm sure it's gonna grow after that. But After That was actually like the first track I heard from you, because you've played it on your social media video clips, right? Just to show people your rap skills, which is again really cool stuff. So how did you come up with the rhymes for Afters at?
Well, Fairy Boy and Frank Royal wrote a lot of it. They
Yeah.
produced it, and then they wrote the instrumental, and then they helped me write the lyrics. So they came to me with the lyrics, like
Oh, no
kind
kidding.
of already written, which was hella cool.
So giving credit where credit's due.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, they killed it. They're the backbone of that. I love them. They're amazing. I did the verses, and then I think they did like all the chorus and everything.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and Lucy Liu, who's on that too, is amazing. She is so talented. Oh my god, she's such a
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah, and so have you guys met before? Are you guys in the same town, or tell us more about her?
So she's in Hollywood. I've seen her play live. One time I was vending an event for like my clothing line, my old one,
Oh, okay, right
and
on.
she was playing. Yeah, and I was like, "Oh my god, she's so cool!" And then she knows Fairy Boy, and then so Fairy Boy like asked her, on my behalf for a feature, and she so graciously said yes.
What? So just like that.
Yeah, no, she's so cool. She's so talented. I've loved her like, yeah, since I first saw her play. She's just like she's such a good stage presence, and she's just like so talented.
Wow, that's amazing. And then you two finally started working together.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like so stoked that I have a song with her. She's so cool.
That is so cool. That's amazing. And not too long ago, you also did another collab where you were singing in this one, Tamagotchi. But of course,
Oh
but
yeah.
that's not
I
of
love
course.
Dayquil.
Yeah, but of course we know that it's so funny because like that course was stuck in my head because of your social media posts. Thanks to that, and it's so fun how you bring up these nostalgia devices that a lot of us in the millennial culture we dabbled with for quite some time, right? And then when you bring up the Tamagotchi, I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember like back in high school, everybody had those things.
I know I always wanted one, and I would my parents would never get me one, but my boyfriend got me one for Christmas this year, and I was so stoked on it.
Is it still functioning as we speak?
I've killed it twice already. It's
Oh
dead right now.
no! Oh no!
Yeah, it's okay though, because the more you kill it, you get like a rarer one once you don't kill it.
Really? Is that how it works now?
I think so. Yeah, I was like seeing this little chart, and it was like, okay, you have to like kill it 6 times, then you get like this certain thing. I don't know. It was weird.
Wow, that's kind of grim. That's
Right?
right.
It's scary. I don't like that. I was trying my best to keep it alive, but it
Yeah.
was on my other purse for like 2 days. So
Like I feel like that whole culture too, like because it brings me back to for us gamers, we used to play Sim City, and I think for all of us who played Sims in the past, it's like the whole thing too. It's like you're building a town, and you're trying to avoid it from crumbling basically. Right?
real.
And I feel like Tamagotchis are kind of like that. It's like this. It's like Sim City, except you're looking after a pet, which is more simpler than running a town.
Just a little bit. You would think, but I'm not very good at it. So
It's so cool that you actually have the Tamagotchi. Like I said, I thought those things have gone extinct, but you are still hanging on to it for dear life.
yeah, no, they're coming back. They're making a comeback. Early 2000s, 90s, making a comeback.
Yes, make it a thing again. Actually, what's so funny? You want to talk about nostalgia, and again, this is going to age me a whole lot here, but I had a friend who's also an artist as well. She posted a video of how to burn CDs. Remember that was a thing?
Oh my god, yeah, I burned CDs for my last show. I have some right now. I have to burn a couple more.
Oh man, no, that's amazing. Because
Yeah, I'm bringing it back. Physical media, baby.
I know. I said, wow, this feels like 1999 all over again. And my friend said, yeah, this is a very important year for all of us. I'm like, seriously? Because I feel like that was like that year when the modern technology we have now kind of kicked off, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So awesome. So with you releasing all these clips of you doing music on your social media, have you had the opportunity to connect with new followers because of your music?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of new followers, which is really cool. Everyone's been really nice, especially after the last show I played. I got like a bunch of new followers, and everyone was like so cool and so sweet and supportive.
Yeah, and that last show you played at, tell us about it, like about the venue that you played it at.
Oh yeah, I played at Substation. Substation is really cool. I played there twice. I played in the big room and the small room, and they're both really cool. The sound was really good. Our sound guy was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's always good to have a good sound guy. But yeah, Substation was really cool. It was super fun. Got to open for the Millionaires. They've been like my favorite band forever, so that was like dream come true.
I'm assuming that you hardly slept the night before because you were too excited about the show.
Yeah, I was super nervous, but made it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. So, how did you, as an artist, overcome something like that? Like, let's say you're just nervous, super excited, but you're trying to make sure you calm yourself down before showtime. Like, any strategies that you can tell us?
I just tell myself if I mess up, it's only like 15 minutes of my life, and that's that. It'll be over in 15 minutes, so even if it sucks, it won't be forever.
That's true. Yes. And if you mess it up that first time, you know what? Next time we're going to come back stronger.
Exactly.
Yes. Like, you have no idea how stoked I was for you when you were performing. I was just like, yes, like in front of all these people too. I'm like, this is such a big crowd because I tell you, because for us independent artists, some of us would do anything to get a big crowd like that.
Oh yeah, no, I think that was like the biggest crowd I've ever played to, and then yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Now, are there any other shows coming up in the near future that we should be aware of?
I play on April 11th at Substation again.
Nice. So they're having you back for one more, or
Yeah,
or
the venue manager
10 more.
reached out and booked me. Yeah, no, for real. The venue manager reached out, was like, "Hey, did you want to play another show?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, please."
Yeah, of course. It's like, hey, just bring it on every week.
No, for real. Yeah, as many times as you want me back, I'll be back.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and of course, like with you doing something like that at Substation, like are you thinking about even expanding, like playing even, let's say, Oregon or any other states?
Yeah, if anyone wants to book me, I'll play.
You've heard her, folks. If you can book her, please just DM her and just say, hey, we want you to come all the way to New York City. Well, which you did. You did New York City
I did.
for New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Wow, you have a really good memory.
Well, hey, you know what? Like I paid attention to your musical journey, so I'm not goofing around here.
Oh, I feel so special. I feel so loved.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, you deserve it. But tell us about the New York experience.
It was super cool. I've played New York a couple times. I've thrown like a couple shows there because the venues out there are just like really cheap and easy to book.
Awesome.
Yeah, but it was super fun. We played at this club that my friend Cora, who's also in Coquettish, she's
Mm-hmm.
amazing and super talented. But yeah, she like hosts at this club over there, and she got us booked, and that was like so cool of her. And yeah, so it was super fun. It was good to see her. I love playing with her. I love
Nice.
like playing with like my friends.
Of course, yeah. Now, did you find the New York crowd different from the West Coast crowd at all?
Everyone there out there is like pretty supportive and like really chill and nice. I feel like it was pretty similar. It was like a little bit of a different crowd because it was like a New
Yeah,
Year's Eve show, so there was
of
a big
course,
mix
yeah,
of people.
yeah.
But yeah, like everyone was super cool and super nice.
That's amazing, yeah. Because I'm just thinking, like, when you think New Year's Eve in New York City, like that's like the most epic combination of partying if you think about it.
No, for real. Yeah, the club was popping. And there was like a bunch of other cool artists too. Slade played and he's really cool and he has like great stage presence. And then there was like another
Awesome.
girl and she had like sparks like flying off of her and stuff. And so she was really cool.
Yeah, and are you thinking about collaborating with these guys in the future?
Maybe could always be a possibility. I'm open to collabs.
Yes, just be like, hey, remember me from New York City? I came all the way from the West Coast and hung out with you guys and did the thing. Hey, we should collab.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, because when you were mentioning that when you got all these opportunities to even go as far as New York City, but then or even just playing locally, I've noticed that's the pattern for you, which is amazing. Is that you've made connections with people, to get your music out there. A lot of times it is about who you know.
Oh, 100%. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta go be social. You gotta support other people. I love supporting other artists. Oh,
Yes.
so many of my friends are artists, so it's just like good to like connect with other people and just like promote each other.
Yeah, yeah. What's the best thing that you also enjoy when it comes to meeting all these new people who come to you because they've discovered your music?
I'm just like grateful that people even listen to my music.
Nice. Yes, and even like I guess even that can be like the fun thing about it, but also like the whole thing when people sing your lyrics too. Like
Oh yeah, that's like such a crazy experience. That happened at the last show because I did like a little like you say this, I say this thing. But yeah, that was like super crazy. I don't even like expect people to know my song.
was but it's great though. Even if you train them to do like the call and answer parts of your song, it's like wow, now they know this. Now they know the lyrics.
Exactly, exactly. I feel like it's like more fun that way too. To like even if you like have never heard of me before, like heard of the artist, like you're like, oh, at least like I know like a lyric from them.
Yes, of course, yeah. One thing I found that stands out on your end as a social media personality is this amazing, wacky, wild hairstyle that you have, like the colors of it, right? It's like blue, pink. Am I with and purple? I think. Am I missing any other
Oh
colors?
no, it's just supposed to be blue and pink, but if I take a hot shower, the blue and the pink make it purple.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah, and I just love how you have such like an outside the box appearance. Did that idea just come to you naturally, or was there any kind of inspiration that you can tell us about?
I've been dyeing my hair since I was like 13. So
Yeah,
I've always had like crazy colored hair. It's just kind of
nice.
like whatever mood I'm in.
Of course, yeah. It's like you wake up one morning and it's just like, you know what? I feel like having dark red mixed with maroon for some reason. I'm gonna color that right
Yeah,
now.
it happens. I'm like, I'm bored of this one. Gotta change it up.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Now, was it inspired by anime or certain artists?
No, I was just like looking on Pinterest, I think, and I was like, ooh,
Ah,
because I had blue hair for like a really long time, and I was like, I'm bored of the blue. I should
of
put another
course.
color in it.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Pinterest is such a handy thing when it comes to looking up some ideas because, when you even besides just fashion, right? Like if you want to come up with things like home decor or even let's say for instance recipe ideas, right? Because I feel like that's like a even for bakers, that's their haven right there too. It's like, oh, what can I make to make it look so presentational?
Yeah, I just made for Groundhog Day, I did vegan groundhog hot dogs.
Oh, how did that turn out?
They were really cute. I'll send you a picture of them. They're like I did it with like vegan cheese and then like food coloring and I found like a picture on Pinterest. They look crazy, but they're really funny and they were good for Groundhog Day.
That's so cool. Awesome. I feel like I need to rewatch the Food Network again because every time when I watch any food channel shows, like whenever I watch like those baking contests, man, people come up with the wildest things and it's just like they look so presentational, so good. I just don't want to touch it because the design, they work so hard at it.
No, for real. I love pretty food though. Like cute food, amazing.
Yes, of course. Yeah. I mean, would you consider yourself a foodie?
Um, kind of. I like things that have like eyeballs on them, like little creatures and stuff. I'm like vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for like 11, no, 13 years.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right on. Right on. Yeah. And so I guess the next thing I can ask you, just to get to know you here. So let's say you finish doing a gig. Things are winding down, but you and the music crew are you guys worked up an appetite. Where would be the best spot to go to after a gig for food?
Seattle has really mid food, high key. I don't really like a lot of food out here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, last time we tried to do pizza and yeah, they like always fuck up our pizza order. Our Taco Bell took 3 hours to get to us
Oh
after the
no.
yeah, it was like really crazy. Our Taco Bell didn't get to my house until like 4 a.m. I think. That was really messed up.
Oh no. You-
Yeah, we like played a gig and it went kind of late, and so everything was closed. We're like, oh, we'll just DoorDash Taco Bell. waited till 4 a.m. for it to get here.
Oh no! And by that time, the sun's coming up, right?
Yeah, it's cold. We're all miserable and tired and want to go to bed, and we're all hungry. It was not a good time.
Yeah, we're old and gray and want to go to bed. Where's our food?
No, literally. We were watching Bluey, just like trying to stay awake.
Oh my goodness! Wow, good choice.
Yeah, Bluey in Spanish is the go-to.
Right. I would say come to Vancouver because we got a few different vegetarian-friendly restaurants here.
Yeah, Vancouver food was good. When I went up there the last time, we had like some pretty good pizza, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming you had vegan pizza.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm like lactose intolerant, but
Right.
I will eat cheese if I have a lactate.
There you go. Yeah. Well, like next time you come to Vancouver, I'll show you some amazing vegan friendly pizzas. I think you would get a kick out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we went to that one place that was in downtown Vancouver that has like the mac and cheese pizza and stuff.
I think I know which. Yeah, I think I know which one you might be talking about. But yeah.
Yeah, that place is really bomb. I think I've been there twice now. But yeah, I would say, yeah, my favorite place to go after a gig is in Vancouver, the pizza place in downtown Vancouver.
Well, tell you what, you come up here, we do a show together, and after that, we'll get some amazing meals after that.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. 10 out of 10.
Yes, there we go. Awesome. Nice. Well, that's one of the things I always love to do, like even after a show as well, is like get together with the community and whoever wants to join us for food after. Like we want to do that. Like I know that even back then we love to go to either. I mean, there's always Denny's, of course, right? Because it's 24/7. Classic. But then if you want to take it up a little bit further, get some culture here. My bandmates and I, we also love to eat Vietnamese food too. So a bowl of pho is always a great one after.
Ooh, that sounds bomb.
Oh, don't trust me. It's good, especially in the wintertime, right? Like after, if you want to warm yourself up, a bowl of pho does the trick.
No, 100%. Yeah. I wish there was like some better pho places out here.
Well, Vancouver has a lot of them, so I can show you some good spots.
I guess I gotta go to Vancouver to eat food.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. We have a very huge Asian population here in Vancouver, right? And so, and there's all different kinds of Asian restaurants around town. So if you're ever in the mood for whatever, just let me know, and I will show you where the best spots are.
Heck yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah. If you were to have lunch or dinner with your favorite artist and just to pick their brain or just get to know them a bit, who would you pick at this moment?
At this moment?
Yeah. Or anyone from the past too. If they're, let's say, if like living or not living, but if you were to choose any artist of your choice, who would you want to have lunch with?
That's a really hard one. Maybe like Lady Gaga, because she's really cool. I feel like she'd be really fun to have lunch with.
And you would just like pick her brain about everything music related.
Yeah, she's just like so talented. She could do like so many different genres.
Yeah, she did. Like when she teamed up with Tony Bennett doing jazz music, I was like, wow, like he was good. And then when she teamed up with when she was in A Star Is Born, right? Like her and Bradley Cooper were doing country music together, and I'm like, so she can do country. And then remember that time when she sang with Metallica at the Grammy Awards that one year?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay,
she did that. That's crazy.
She did that too. Yeah, so she sang with Metallica years back, also at the Grammy Awards, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I can see her doing metal if she had the opportunity. So she is
That's
like,
so sad.
Yeah, she's like, what's that word? It's like a Swiss Army knife, basically. Can adapt to anything. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Lady Gaga's a good choice, but man, like she is, she's a legend. I think her career has been like over 20 years now, I think.
Yeah, and she's still an icon.
Yeah. Yeah, she's at final boss level, as they say in gaming culture.
Final boss level, yeah. Lady Gaga is the final boss.
Yes, yeah. I mean, her and Taylor Swift are at that status, but I would still say Lady Gaga.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. But speaking of artists, just like reviewing even your looking at your latest catalog too. Your latest track, Ooh, just got released. I think what was it last week, 2 weeks ago?
I think like 2 weeks. I don't know. All the days are blending together. I've been like I've had such a crazy schedule the last couple weeks.
Well, you've been hustling big time. That's what's been going on.
Yeah, big time, big time. Lots of traveling, lots of things. Busy, busy, busy. But yeah, that I think like a week or two, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing because when you launched that track, like I was just like, wow. Like actually, when you were hyping it up, I was like, another catchy hip hop track from Nitrah. Like this is like really amazing, And they just keep getting catchier and catchier every time. But you collaborated on that track with Jake Wolf. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you and Jake Wolf meet?
I DM'd him on Instagram a couple weeks ago and I was like, hey, can you make me a beat? Because I really like his music. He's also one of my favorite artists.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I've been like listening to a lot of his like recent drops like all the time. I have like Wildberry on repeat. But it's so good. If you haven't heard it yet, go check it out. But yeah, I was like, oh, I really like this beat you did. Can you make a beat for me? And then he did, and then that's how Ooh was born.
Yeah, and that's so cool because right now it already has over 1,000 streams as we speak too.
Yeah, I'm so stoked on that. Like first 2 weeks, got 1,000 already. Let's go.
Yeah, it's so funny though too because when I look at the art cover of Ooh, we already saw the parental advisory sticker on the bottom of the screen, and
Mhm.
I'm just like, you've made it and have gone edgy if you have the parental advisory sticker on your art cover.
Oh yeah. No, it's so funny too, because Jake's the one who told me to put it on there. He's like, yeah, you should put the parental advisory sticker on there. That way people will be like, ooh, look, like I want to
Yeah,
listen to this music with my bad friends.
it's
And
like
it works.
whoa, it's so edgy.
Yeah. So that was all his idea. He got a lot of good ideas.
That's awesome, yeah. And Jake Wolf, obviously he's been around for quite some time making music, and I think with someone like him who's done this for quite a while now, I mean, you must have felt so honored to be collaborating with him.
Yeah, I'm so stoked. I've been listening to his music since like I was like 14 or something. I've
Yeah,
been a big fan. So it was super cool to get to work with him. I was like, oh, gosh.
yeah, it's yeah, and he just responded to you just like that.
Yeah, he was just like, "Yeah, I'll make you a beat," and then he made me that beat, and then he's like, "Do you want to be on one of my tracks?" And that's how Tamagotchi was born.
That's right. He also did that on one as well. So
Yeah, and then he's the one who produced my whole new album too, because I was like, "Hey, I'm opening for the Millionaires. I need like one or two new tracks," and he just sent me a bunch, and then so we just made it into an album. Man works so fast, it's crazy.
that's great. And I'm going to assume you're going to have an album release party pretty soon.
My last one was kind of whack, so I'm holding off on an album release party
Ah, gotcha.
for this release. But I mean, I've just been playing a bunch of shows to like promote it. So
I just feel that with you, like if you got a bunch of great tracks that have yet to be shared to the fans out there, it'd be nice for you to get that nice little hype going, and then if there is an official album release party one of these days, I'm sure people will be there and they're gonna be like, well, let's listen to the whole thing together.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, nice. Going back to your influence on the whole thing with the emo culture, think about all these bands like Fall Out Boy or all the Fueled by Ramen Records bands. Like this kind of stuff has been around for over 20 years now, and I know that makes us feel old saying that, but it somehow it just stuck with us along the way, because some of these artists now, like MCR, like they're like some of them are in their 50s, I think, or almost in their 50s, and even like the Fall Out Boy guys, like I think they're like approaching their 40s pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. But it's like they're still killing it though.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's crazy that we're getting so many like 20-year anniversary tours, which I'm so stoked about.
Yeah. Is there any that you're thinking about attending?
I just went and saw the Hawthorne Heights 20-year anniversary tour, so that was really cool.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I saw them live once actually. They came to Vancouver years back. This is all like pre-COVID, right? And it
Hmm.
was so interesting too because I had some local friends that opened for them. But the weird thing was there wasn't a whole lot of people that went to that show. Like they were playing at a smaller venue, and even though it's kind of cool that you get to say hi to them after the show because these guys are legends, right? Within that scene. But up here in Vancouver, I don't know. It was really weird. There wasn't a whole lot a lot of people that came to that show. But even though when we showed up, it was still a great set from them regardless. But yeah, but then like they go back home to the States, there's like, thousands and thousands and thousands of people seeing these guys live. But it's just so funny how one band they can go to a show at one city, there's like 10 people, but then they go to another show and there's like 5,000 people in the audience.
Yeah, no, that's insane. It's cool that you got to see them in such like a small venue too, though.
Well, yeah, and I got a chance to say hi to them too, so it was really neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Is there any album that you still have within that genre that you still listen to today? Like, even though it's like pushing 20 plus years, but you're like, no, I'm still playing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. I kind of really only listen to like old music. I don't really listen to like newer music that much.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, all the stuff I used to listen to back in the day, I still just have on repeat.
Yes, of course, yes, yeah, and make a nostalgia playlist too.
Yeah, exactly. That's my current playlist. But yeah, Boys Like Girls, Breathe Carolina, Millionaires, Dot Dot Curve, Broken
Yeah,
Side.
yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. But and that's the thing too, because I know even on my playlist, I got a lot of even like my favorite new metal bands too. Like new metal was like one of my favorite genres too, growing up, right? And I'm just like, I mean, like I know this is an audio interview, guys, but as I'm wearing my Slipknot shirt right now, and I don't know, like they're still one of the greatest metal bands today. Of course, I'm also still a sucker for Metallica whenever they release some new stuff. And, you want to go old school metal, right? Like people, even like younger kids, they're listening to all these metal bands that you and I have enjoyed too. Like I see kids wearing Ozzy Osbourne shirts. I see them wear Nirvana shirts. I see them wear Metallica, Megadeth, or even like for grunge music, like I said, Nirvana, but they also love Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains. Like I saw this kid who's like 17 years old wears an Alice in Chains shirt. I'm just like, dude, that is that is amazing.
Hell yeah, it's a classic.
That was a great thing. I always give credit to shops like Hot Topic is that they will still sell T-shirts of all these old school legendary. I'm gonna say not even old school. I'm gonna say the word legendary bands who've made an impact in the rock culture, and they still sell their stuff today. And all these young kids are buying them. Like, what's really fascinating too? Like, I even see like these young Gen Z kids. They're listening to Deftones. And I'm like, how did this happen? Like all these young metal kids are like loving Deftones from left to right, but that it's a thing.
Yeah, it's making a comeback.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So if there was one band that has disbanded, but let's say you want to bring them back and you had the power to bring them back, who would come to mind?
Oh, maybe like Call the Cops or oh man, I'm trying to think of another good band. Yeah, I would say them or mm, yeah, I'll say Call the Cops on that one.
Nice, nice. I don't think I've ever seen that band actually, or I've ever heard of them. Is there any track that you would recommend from Call
Um,
the Cops?
Let me see what my favorite song. I think it's like White Dress is a good one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, they're super good. They're like super old, but they're like really, really seen. Yeah, White Dress is good. I like that one.
Okay, so Call the Cops, White Dress. I'm gonna check that out after this interview's over.
Yeah.
Yay, awesome. Um, So what's next for you in terms of attending concerts? Because I know, like we've talked about earlier with us being such music fans, right? Like, before we became artists, we were fans at one point, right? So what's the one concert that you're looking forward to, if you have one that you're planning on attending?
I don't have anyone planned. I'm thinking about Warp Tour Long Beach if I can afford it. But yeah, that's like the only one I have planned.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, for real. If only like plane tickets weren't so expensive.
That's the thing. Yes. It's like better start
I
spending
remember when Warp Tour would come to my city.
Warped Tour Seattle. I mean, I would be there.
Right?
Like seriously, if Warped Tour came to the west coast, like upper west coast, and even have it close to Canada. If they can't have it in Canada, at least have it close to Canada somehow. I would be there.
Hmm. Hell yeah, manifesting for you. Put a Canada date on there. Is there a Canada date on there? I feel like there is, but maybe I'm tripping.
I mean, I could. Well, we'll double check on the internet later on today, folks. So yes. But I tell you for sure, it's not happening here in Vancouver. So I'm a little bummed out about that.
Boo, tomato, tomato.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. So, believe it or not, we've been talking for almost an hour now.
Oh dang! Time flies when you're having fun.
I know, right? Yeah. So I know that with you performing live on stage, it's been a great experience for you. If you were to give an advice to someone who is brand new to this whole thing, what would you tell them?
Learn your lyrics and try not to use backing tracks because I think that's tacky.
Get some musicians to back you up, maybe.
Yeah, well, because like a lot of people just like have their whole song playing like full blast, like with just like the words on it, and it's just kind of like doing karaoke to your own song. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't like do all of like I can't rap everything myself like in one go. So like I have like backing tracks like all my choruses and stuff, but
Right, right.
I try not to use them for like the main parts, you know?
Of course, yeah, yeah. Like, have you thought about maybe getting like a backing, like a live backing band in the future?
That would be cool if I could find some people, but yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, I think that'd be an awesome thing, honestly.
Right?
Yeah. But even like if you, let's say, you want a live musician to play with you, right? But even let's say if you have yourself and even just like a simple acoustic guitar player, like imagine how that could change your songs along the way.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, it's like hip hop but with acoustic guitar.
Yeah, I think you're onto something.
I think so. I think that should be a thing for you. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess wrapping up here, is there anybody that you want to give a shout out to? Anyone that has supported your music over the years?
Shout out my boyfriend, Fish, for being super supportive. Shout out Shay. She's learning how to DJ, so she can be my DJ right now. Shout out Cody for always doing my merch.
Awesome.
Shout out Cora. Yeah. Shout out everyone that has worked with me in the last year. Yeah, I've just been like so lucky to work with so many cool people over the last couple months.
Yeah, and you have an amazing team behind you too, mind you.
Oh yeah, no, I have so many like supportive people like backing me up and like being down to like help me produce and like work on videos and content and stuff for me, and like yeah, it's just been so cool, and like I'm so honored to have so many cool people in my life.
That's awesome. Well, anyways, yeah. I guess before we wrap up, is there anything else that you can bring up? Actually, I'll ask this: where can people find you on the internet?
At Nitrah Neon on everything.
Yes. So Nitrah Neon, so it's Nitrah Neon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I guess we can safely say, be sure to check out Nitrah's new tracks, including Ooh. How many O's is there in that one? There's about
five.
5 O's. There you go. 5 O's.
5 O's.
Yes.
Yeah, I made that really hard to look up. I don't know why I did that.
No, it's all good. 5 O's. Yeah, so make sure you check out Ooh, and there's some other tracks too, including her collaboration with on the song Tamagotchis. So check that out as well. If you want some nice catchy tunes, or if you want some cool hip hop music, check out Nitrah's tracks, because some of those melodies will be stuck in your head for quite some time.
My evil plan is working.
It is working. How dare you? That's awesome. Well, it's been such a pleasure having you on the show, Nitrah. Again, it was great to meet you in person a couple of years ago, but I hope that's not the last time we're going to see each other in person. I would love for you to come visit Vancouver again, or hopefully one of these days I'll make the time to go to Seattle to hang out with you guys, and we can do some musical adventures, or even just enjoy each other's towns somehow.
Oh yeah, super down. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
I have a feeling it's going to happen pretty soon.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you're such a good host. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being on the show. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So don't forget, Nitrah Neon is on social media. Again, it's Nitrah, Neon, Neon. She's got some amazing material on all streaming platforms, and she's on Instagram, which is, again, Nitrah Neon. So make sure you check out all her socials, and make sure to say hi to her. Send her a DM, comment on her videos if you enjoy her music, and make sure you give her a follow, because she appreciates every listener, whether a longtime supporter or a brand new fan. So make sure you check her out when you get the chance. In the meantime, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time. We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Eddie Lamb Show, a podcast dedicated to interviewing musicians and online content creators of every kind. If you would like to be a guest on the program, feel free to send me an email at eddielammusic@gmail.com. That's EDDIELAMmusic@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out my website at eddielammusic.ca. That's EDDIELAMmusic.ca. You can also follow me on social media. Username is Eddie Lamb Music. That's EDDIELAM Music on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning into our program. In the meantime, stay in touch, stay safe, and as always, stay awesome.